It's the OCG Fam Show. We're sorting out this alkalinity thing. Do you need to test for alkalinity in your nectar grow, or is it no big deal? Let's talk about it. Hey there, Bob from Oregon's Constant Gardener. Welcome to the OCG Fam Show to you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? Let me know in the comments and we'll talk about it after the show. But right now, let's just get into the show because we're working on this alkalinity thing, tracking it down, figuring it out. I'm feeling pretty good about the whole situation. It felt pretty nebulous in my brain for a while, but last episode, I think we really hooked into what it was, and then we had a little homework assignment watching a video on another channel that really did a little experiment that showed a lot of how the whole thing works and kind of made it make sense to me. I hope it made it make sense to you. So now what we're going to do is, the next question that pops into my mind is, hey, do I really need to mess with this? Is alkalinity necessary in my grow? And so I wasn't able to get over to Scott's to do an episode with him because I wanted to talk to him and have him answer that question. But I did he did do a little texting back and forth with me, so I wanted to show you that. Come on over here. I've got the text on my computer here. Okay, can you see this okay? Last question I said to him, because I was asking him a couple questions, but this was the main one I wanted to discuss with y'all. I said, I guess what I'm asking is, are we suggesting that every nectar grower test for alkalinity, or only those seeing a pH drift over time? And he said, I guess we're hoping that they are thinking alkalinity is simply an answer to people who have acidic drift in their soils due to the use of water that is lacking in calcium carbonate. There are a lot of places that are high in calcium and calcium carbonate, so those areas crush it with nectar and their water. Those who have to use RO water or distilled water or rainwater would benefit from building alkalinity in their soils. If not by rebuilding their water with calcite charges or something, then with limestone calcium carbonate products like Calpril or Down to Earth's General Garden Lime. So what he's saying here is if you've got good water, you don't have an issue, but if you have some issues with your water, then you're probably going to have to either treat that water or treat your soil. But he goes a little deeper into it. Come on over here again. So he says here, the answer to those wondering if they need to test for alkalinity is they don't if they are running acidic. We know they have alkalinity in their soils, so we advise to add Calpril. If the soil slurry is maintaining a 6.4 to 6.7 all through bloom, then we know they have plenty of alkalinity in their water or feed. No need to add or test unless they really wanted to dial in or experiment to improve by adjusting the alkalinity like Pig and David Minor. So what I get from that is that if your soil is acidic to start with, you need to deal with that with some Calpril or something of that nature. It's when you see a drift in your pH that you know that you've probably got an issue there, and you need to test at that point for alkalinity to see where you're at and what needs to be done. So, last thing, even if you've got good soil, you may want to go after this just to really kill it. It's an opportunity more so than a problem. But that's what I got from it. Is that what you got from that? We'll talk about it more. So in the comments, let's talk about it. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. The OCG Fam Show. It's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCG Fam Show. See you tomorrow.